Ready. Thank you very much. Let's kick off immediately. Today we're going to run at the speed of light because I'm able CM will also be giving off a powerful update. Today I'm going to talk on 7 tips to build up our mental toughness to achieve our goals in network marketing. Like we've seen all through the month, we've been having series of trainings, and the essence of these trainings is actually to build us up. Few days ago, one of our leaders actually shared a topic that is closely related to this and led us to know that network marketing is more or less like a school where we learn new ideas and new things. And so these trainings are there to actually build us and help us to go forward in life. Now, our mental capacity is key for us to succeed in everything we do. Your mental capacity needs to be strong to face tough times, because certain things will actually arise whenever you get yourself involved in a business. You need to be tough at all times. So I'll start by asking a question. How many of us have ever felt that there's greatness within us? If you have felt that there's greatness within you, can you type greatness on the chat box? How many of us here have always felt that there's greatness within us? Yes, I can see yes, 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 yes. We've always felt that there's this greatness, there's this thing within us that we need to give to our society. Yes, that's good, that's good. That's the first question I would like to actually ask. Now I want to ask another question again, second question. How often do we feel that what you are doing or what you have achieved presently is far below what you know you can actually achieve? Sometimes you feel that your current position, your current status is far below what you actually anticipated. How many of us often feel like that at times? You just feel bad that you're supposed to have gone beyond this level. If you felt like that, kindly type on the chat box, I felt like this once. You feel that you should be able to have done more than what you're actually doing now. That's good, that's great, that's great, that's great. You feel that you should do beyond what actually you're doing now. That's great. I feel that regularly. Wow, 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 wow. That's wonderful. Now, I want us to know that if your conscience is alive and you still listen to your heart, you must have felt some of these emotions at one point or the other, that you need to go beyond your current level. You need to go beyond the level which you're operating on. You need to exceed what you have actually done. You are not comfortable with the level you are. So that is the work of our conscience, to tell you that there's greatness within us and for us to actually excel. Now, I want us to understand that everyone is designed by the Creator, by God, to be awesome and great in one thing or the other. There's greatness in each and every one of us seated here. There's a level of greatness that God has planted in us, a seed to impact our generation. And so we must understand that that seed is within us. Now, another thing we should understand is that but only 1% will ever achieve this greatness. You hear me? Only 1% will ever achieve this greatness. 99% will not be able to meet up this greatness that is within us. So if you want to be among the 1%, kindly type 1% on the chat box. Only 1% has been made, or nature has made it, that will excel in whatever they do. Now, I'm actually going very fast because I have a long slide and CM is going to facilitate. So I want us to actually ride with me on this journey. Now, another irony is that 99% will live through life without knowing that they have not actually achieved their full potentials. This is really, really incredible, because 99% will just only exist. In our seminar, I used to tell people that there's a difference between living your dreams and existing. Some people are here on this earth just to exist. Only 1% are actually living their dreams. Now, according to the research, they say only 1% will actually achieve their goals. 99% will not achieve their goals. And this is for developed countries. But in countries like Nigeria, less than 1% will be able to achieve that. It's actually dangerous. Now, in order for you to be among the 1%, you must do something that the 99% will never do. 99% will not do certain things that the 1% will do. That's key. And so if you want to belong to that 1%, you must tie your mind and your mental faculty on that 1%. Now, what is the good news? The good news is that everyone still has the capacity to develop and evolve into his or her true greatness. Everybody has that capacity to evolve into greatness. But the bad news is that the steps towards greatness is not easy. And most people are never willing to pay the price of success. Many people come and say, I like your success. I like what you have achieved. I like what you have done. But nobody has taken time to actually ask themselves, what did you do to actually achieve this? Everyone wants a ready-made success, but it's not always the case. True success has a lot of sacrifice to pay. And so we must understand, as we build our business, as we try to grow our network business, we must understand that we have to pay certain sacrifices. So much sacrifices must be paid. Now listen, greatness has a high price, like I said, but failure is even more costly. So many people are folding their hands. They are afraid of taking risk. Folding your hands is even more costlier than not taking a risk. And that is why 99% will always remain where they are. Only 1% will be able to achieve financial freedom. And I'm excited and I'm happy that every one of us in this house and every one of us in the Green Monday business have keyed into that 1% to grow and succeed in life. Now, what did Norman Vincent Peale said? He said the greatest risk in life is to risk nothing. The person who risks nothing, does nothing, has nothing, is nothing, and becomes what? Nothing. So it's even more dangerous for you not to take a risk. So taking a risk is the first point of contact for you to do what? To succeed. Now, what is the big question? How can you be rich when you cannot afford to pay any price? Many people want to be rich. Many people want to make money. Many a times I sit down and I talk with my leader, Mrs. Chiwechi, like I ask her certain question. What are the price you've got? I'll say, tell me, how did you attain this height? How far have you gone in life? She said, she used to normally, she tells me, please, could you admit some people? I'm seeing some people waiting on the trying to get in. Please, kindly, my co-host, kindly admit those of them waiting in the room.
I've done that, don't worry.
Okay, so I keep telling her that how did you do all this? She keeps explaining and telling me a lot of things. She tells me there were times they travel as far as Ogoja, trying to do presentation, trying to do seminars, trying to do so many things deep in the night. These involve sacrifices. But people want to say, overnight success, they just want to be celebrated. No, it requires a lot. And you must be willing to do what? To pay the price. Now, what are the 7 keys to develop our mental capacities? I'm trying to see how I can hit at least 30 minutes so that I can hand over CM for CM to actually give us the update. Now, what are the 7 tips that can build our mental toughness so that we can be able to achieve our goals, so that we can be able to succeed in this business that we are in? Number 1 is get a mentor or an accountability partner. You must get a mentor or an accountability partner. The quote says that surround yourself with people that will force you to do what? Better. Make sure you hold someone that holds you accountable for everything you do, whether it's in business or in others. We must have somebody that we look up to. We must have a mentor. We must have an accountability partner. They say success success can be duplicated. Success can be replicated when you follow the right steps. And many a times I keep asking my leader, my wonderful leader, Mrs. Chimechilaka, so many questions. And a few weeks ago, she gave me, she said she's giving me a target. I have to meet this target between so time and so time. I said, my leader, I'm going to do it. And by the grace of God, I was able to hit 2-star within the time frame which she gave me a target. She is more or less like my accountability partner. Hello, if you're with me, I hope you can hear me. So you must associate yourself with your partner. You must have a mentor that will direct you, that will guide you, that will help you. The most powerful way to build toughness is to have someone that will always force you, tell you this is what you're supposed to do. And thank God for the series of trainings we've been having in the Green Monday seminar. It's helping us to actually be on track to succeed. So we must have a mentor outside the accountability partner in our business, our upline, our sideline, whichever way you may call it. You always have an accountability mentor for you to succeed. And that is key for you to grow in this business. Number one, you must get a mentor outside your accountability partner. Number two, you must try to read a book every week or a month. They say every reader is a potential what? Leader. And I want to start by asking a question. Every time we talk about the Green Monday business and we say we are in for personal development, I've taken time to read more than half of the book in our back office. I don't know how many of us here in this training have actually gone to our back office to download some of those books and read. If you have done that, can you write on the chat box, I've read a book. If you have read a book in your Green Monday back office, kindly type on the chat box, I've read a book. Now, for you to be a leader, you must be a reader. You must ensure you be a reader. I've read more than half of those books, more than half of the books on our back office. A lot of people have downloaded them, but they don't even know what to do with those books. Those books are geared towards helping us to grow in our business. Bill Gates is the second, third richest man in the world, and he reads a book almost every month, every week. How many of us here tried to read a book at least? A few days ago, yesterday I was telling some of our distributors in the seminar that some of them, the last time they read books are when they were in the university, and this is not helping us. As long as you're in this industry, you must develop yourself both physically and spiritually, irrespective of me. So you must ensure you read a book. Number one, you must get a mentor and accountability partner. Number two, you must ensure you read a book. Now, number three, you must spend time with creative people and thinkers. There's a saying that eagles does not flock with chickens. The eagle is always up high there in the sky. He doesn't flock around with chickens. So you must spend time with creative people and thinkers. Join groups that will develop your mental capacity. Groups that will spur you to go beyond the status quo. Spend time with creative people. I discovered that when I joined this business, I noticed that I never really had good friends. In fact, I begin to discover myself that the people around me are far below where I want to actually be. And so you will discover that when you find yourself driving this business aggressively, a lot of your friends will not even be around you. You will lose. Rather, you will get the right set of people. So you must understand that you don't turn into an eagle and begin to flock with the chickens. You don't go and tell people that you are successful and you find yourself around with people that are not successful, people that will bring you down. They say, show me 5 friends. If your 5 friends are millionaires, you will be the 6th person that will be a millionaire. If you have 5 friends that are poor and you are the only millionaire, within a short period of time, they will bring you down to their level. That is how it works. Success is replicated. If you have 5 friends that are millionaires, watch yourself, you will be the 6th millionaire. But if you have 5 friends that are poor people, that are always in the where did they call it, bar, in the beer parlor and all that, they will bring you down to their level. So you must understand that your mind and your business, you must work with creative people for you to succeed and for you to excel. So you must spend time with creative people, people that are driving the business, people that will show you and tell you that you can do it, you can grow. Mrs. Chile has achieved it. So person has achieved this. So person has achieved this from this industry. You will also replicate it and grow. You don't start telling people that, this person did not achieve it. This person did not do this. No, they will only discourage you and bring you down to their level. Now, number 4 point, and I'll share with this. Number 4 point says, keep a personal what? Journal. Many a times we just overlook this, but this is key for success. Stephen Covey said, writing is another powerful way to sharpen your mental saw. Keeping a journal of your thoughts, experiences, insight, and learnings promotes mental clarity, exactness, and what? Context. So you must have a personal journal. Wherever I sleep, I have my journal. Many a times I don't carry my journal all along because maybe I'm rushing to work and all that, but I have an app on my phone. Some of us that uses Android, you can have Google Keep and all that. But many a times as I wake up at night and I just get an inspiration, immediately I type it on, either on my phone if I cannot write it on the phone. So personal journal is key for success. Sometimes we get inspiration on how to drive our business. Sometimes we get inspiration on how to take our business to the next level. But if we don't write it down, before you know, you just forget it. So journaling is key. Remember our important lessons, learned experiences you have whenever you meet people, you must take them down on each day. Your experiences. What have I achieved today? Have I been able to meet all my targets? What are the sales have I made? Did I mention them? In the past, when I make sales, I don't even take into inventory most of my sales. I don't take into contact. But now I tell my team members, every person that you relate with is a potential business builder. Whenever you relate with the person, you're able to sell a product and all that. Ensure that you keep that, maintain that relationship so that you can help you to build your business. So keeping a personal journal is key to succeeding in the network marketing business. Wherever you are, if you cannot carry it, also ensure you have a notepad on your phone where you take notes of this every day. It will help you to succeed. Now, number 5, I'm just trying to run up, is encourage yourself to stick to what? The plan. Consistency and mental toughness to follow a plan through, no matter how difficult or boring the task is a sign of mental toughness. And one of the surest predictor of the future is what? Success. You must build a mental toughness if you ever intend to do what? Succeed. You have put up a plan, you have put up a goal and said in the next 5 years, in the next 6 years, in the next 7 years, I want to achieve this. I want to achieve this with Green Monday. I want to do this with Green Monday. I want to do that with Green Monday. You must ensure that you stick with the plan. Now, what is the quote on the screen? It says, sometimes it takes 10 years to get that 1 year that will change what? Your life. Many a times you have to put in 10 years. You have to put in 5 years just for you to get 1 month that will blow your business beyond the skies. I was talking with some people because I've been involved in several network marketing business before I came to fall in love with A2W Green Monday. And since then, so many people have been on my neck saying, what are you still doing with this business? What are you still doing with this company? I said, well, they said the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. Somebody will say, yeah, I said, yes. Now, I was talking to a friend of mine. He said, since you have been in this business, what have you achieved? I said, I've achieved this. I said, okay, how far have you been? This guy, within 3-4 years, he has been involved in over 4 network marketing business. And all through this period, he's running from one place to the other, owing people here and there. It's not all about jumping up and down. It's for you to stick to the plan. Whether it's working, no, I will remain by my plan. I will remain by my decision. Many times, success doesn't come immediately. It takes a while. It takes some time. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of pressures. But you must ensure that you stick to your plan to ensure that you overcome it. Because you never can tell if it's in 1 year, it's in 2 years, in 3 years that you'll break even. Give yourself 3 to 5 years and you'll succeed. Yesterday, I was sharing with some people in our team. I told them that, is it the best to work for 35 years and retired, and relocate to the village than giving a business 3 to 5 years and you are financially free. Which one is a scam? Some of them were laughing. I said, why are you laughing? That's the reality. Many a times we put in so much work in our place of work, so much effort in our place of work, and at the end, we are just relieved of our position. But you must understand that you are paying attention to ensure that you build your business. And sticking to the plan will help you to succeed. Now, number 6, find strength in what? In unity. No great person tries to succeed alone. No man can succeed in isolation. That's a fact. Nobody can succeed in isolation. You need people to work together. And there's a reason why predators like lions and all other animals, hyenas, some of us that are a fan of National Geographic, you understand that they hunt in packs. Because when they move together, they achieve more. So there's strength in what? Unity. Don't tell yourself that you want to build a business alone. I want to leave all my downlines and succeed. No, you won't. You must carry everyone along. And that's one secret to success. If in terms of material you get around your downlines, if in terms of support you give them, if in terms of promos you do them, if they need materials to succeed, in terms of data you give them, provide for them. There's strength in unity in working together. No man can exist in isolation. So you must galvanize your strength, galvanize your team, encourage them, and ensure that you grow together because there's strength in unity. And the last but not the least is unwavering what? Positivity. Unwavering what? Positivity. You must commit yourself to stay positive throughout 2020 and beyond. Tell yourself, Green Monday business, I must succeed. I couldn't qualify for Singapore trip. I'm going to qualify for America. I didn't qualify for America. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick to the plan, irrespective of the stakes. No matter what will come my way, I will remain positive. Now I wrote something down. I said, anytime you catch yourself thinking negative or complaining mentally, give yourself what? A hot what? Slap on the cheek. And remind yourself never to do that again, that all will be well at the what? End. Many a times we find ourselves getting discouraged within a short period of time. We get ourselves feeling bad. We have not achieved this, we are not going to achieve that. For you to succeed, you must have an unwavering what? Positivity. And that's the secret to success. And down the quote, I said that don't allow negative people to steal what? Your joy. Because they will always be around you. Negative people will always be around you. My other brother used to say something when he was involved in network marketing in the past. If he follows you or prospects you, talk to you, and you don't even want to give him to join, he won't say anything. He will just leave. And his parting statement will say, everybody must not be what? Rich. And I will laugh and say, but it's the fact, everybody must not be rich. If everybody will be rich, I wonder where the profit will be. Because some people have actually decided that they will remain the way they are. So unwavering positivity is key for you to succeed. Now also stay positive, even especially when you encounter what? Negative people. Many people will come and tell you this business does not work. I've done it for so many years. They are all the same, it won't work. If you quit, you lose. So irrespective of when those quotes enter your ear, don't take cognizance of them. Just rebuke yourself and say, well, I'm always positive. And every positive mind will always achieve and excel their dream. So I want to ask if there's any question, any comment, any concern before I try to beat up my 30 minutes before I hand over to our CM. Any question, any concern before I hand over to our CM? Thank you very much, my leader, Mr. Vitokpe. Thank you, Mr. Chinwe Chilaka. Thank you, Felicia, and all that. So I want to encourage us that we should always drive to ensure that we remain in this industry. As long as you don't quit, you are success bound. As long as you don't have an unwavering positivity, you are always going to achieve your dreams. I don't know if our CM is on ground. Once you understand the power of unity. Yes, thank you very much. Mr. Weah said, once we understand the power of unity, we will not walk alone. No quitting. Thank you, Mrs. Fumi. Thank you, Alabi. Thank you, my amiable leader, Mrs. Chire Chilaka. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want to hand over to our wonderful and dynamic MD in the person of Adiolu Akinyemi. I don't know if she's on ground to take over the presentation. If it's there, is CM, are you on ground, sir?
I think he's trying to get in.
Okay. Thanks so much. Thank you, Ma. Everyone is saying this is inspiring. Thanks, sir. Thank you. I learned so much. Thank you very much. I'm humbled. Thank you, everyone. So let's try to encourage it. Let's just hang on. Let's try to put ourselves together in this industry and understand that we are already among the 1% that are bound to succeed. And let us ensure that we build this business. Let us ensure that we try to grow and succeed in this business. Let us try to put in more effort, irrespective of the challenge that we are faced with. Let us always have that unwavering positivity that things will always be bound, things will always be good, things will always work out well for our good. And I'm so excited that so many things the company is coming into place to ensure that we succeed. Yesterday, I was telling some people in our presentation yesterday that in the past, we usually have our parents in the village. Most of them stayed over 120 years, 130 years. And they were all taking natural herbs. And that Green Monday has come to actually bring us back to nature. This is what we are supposed to take. This is what our body needs. I told them someone in my village in those days, he usually mixes herbs, leaves. It takes care of hernia. Once you take it 3 days, every source of hernia in your body goes out. And that's the goal of Green Monday and Marvel Natural Products, to take us back to nature, to ensure that we have longevity of life. So in my last presentation, I said Green Monday is out to give us both wealth and stay healthy. It will reduce the amount of travel, people going to India for surgery and all that. These are products that if we take naturally, we are meant to live as much as how many years God has actually designed us to live. So let's take this business serious. Let's be part of it. Let's encourage ourselves and see that we grow. In as much as we're taking care of our health, we're also taking care of our wealth as well. Is he in yet? I don't know if CM is in. Is he in yet? Can I hand over to my upline to say something, Mrs. Chime Chilaka, if she's